Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining me on Life and Surround. Today, I would like to talk to you about one of the latest Blu-ray releases from the SDE Surround series, exclusive Blu-rays from the SDE shop, Super Deluxe Edition, which is a website that for quite some time has covered super deluxe box sets amongst other types of music related releases. Now, the latest that I have gotten a hold of is number 11. This is Suede, the debut album from the British group that is sometimes lumped into the category of Britpop, but I think the band rightly insists that they transcend that label. They have elements of art rock, glam, hard rock, some progressive elements, and I suppose you could include Britpop. So 1993 debut album from Suede has been freshly remixed into stereo 5.1 and Atmos by Steven Wilson, one of my absolute favorite multi-channel mixing engineers, and all are presented for you on this here Blu-ray. The cool thing about number 11 in the SDE Surround series is that this is still available, and there are quite a few other SDE Surround series titles that are also still available. So I encourage you, if you are a fan of Suede, Steven Wilson remixes, or 5.1 or Atmos remixes in general, you should definitely give this a go. Now, nobody in this world can listen to every piece of music ever released, and this was my introduction to Suede. I auditioned a track or two just to make sure that this was a close enough stylistic fit for me to take the plunge on, and I liked what I heard. And I was also especially intrigued to find out that in their early days, they were managed by Ricky Gervais, who is just absolutely one of my favorite comedians, not to mention TV show and movie writers. I really adore most of his work. So I was a little bit fascinated just to see like if there was any Ricky Gervais influence that could be heard on the album. And I rather suspect that Suede may have actually influenced some of Ricky's work, particularly his movie Life on the Road, a movie about his David Brent character. I think I can actually hear some of the quirks that seem very unique to Suede in some of Gervais' writing. So anyway, mission accomplished. I do find enough of a Gervais connection to satisfy me. And that said, we have some very powerful songs here. So Young is an outstanding opener. Animal Nitrate has an infectious, hooky guitar riff. Oh man, the Drowners, Sleeping Pills, so emotive. I mean, it's heartbreaking. The empathetic outreach expressed in that song. Animal Lover, I wondered if that was actually a song about Ricky Gervais, but as it is, it's about something else entirely, and I'll let you research that. And the album closer, The Next Life, is just such a somber but soothing sort of letdown after a fairly hard, bombastic album. And I mean a letdown in a good way. It's like a massage after a rigorous sporting event, like a mud run or something. So anyway, I really highly recommend this album. I think that the mixing is great. You not only can choose from 2023 Steven Wilson stereo 5.1 or Atmos remixes, but it also comes with what they call the definitive 1993 stereo mix. So you really can't go wrong here. You're going to get the original album mix in extremely high quality, or your choice of stereo or multi-channel remixes. And in my opinion, these are priced at a very fair price, and show off my still flat slip sleeve. I'm a member of the Keep It Flat Club. Afraid of bending these things. I don't know. It's a phobia, and maybe it's just a habit at this point, but I keep mine flat. But I think it's a cool feature that if you want to offer your case a little better protection, some uniformity on the bookshelf, that they come with these slip sleeves. So I'm excited to present to you a band that has really caught my attention. Suede are still together and performing, though they don't necessarily have the original lineup anymore. They lost their guitar player, Bernard Butler, I think during the making of their second album. So he's been gone for quite some time. They have gone on to very, very, very reasonable acclaim, including a #1 UK album. So I encourage you to check out Suede. If a blend of David Bowie, Pet Shop Boys, early Syd Barrett, Pink Floyd, and maybe even like some 1970s Rush sounds appealing to you, then this could be a stylistic match. And before I leave you today, I just wanted to give honorable mention to another Steven Wilson remix project that came out recently, Gentle Giant Interview. I really just don't think I'll have time in my schedule to give this a dedicated review. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't really like this as much as the last offering, Freehand. Just musically, this album is very quirky, and in a good way, it's very funky, but I think maybe they just, to a little bit too much of an extent, avoid, some hooks. And I just find this album like pretty inaccessible, and I'm into some weird music. So if I'm saying that, I really think that is saying something. There's a lot to like about these releases from Olive Card. You get a CD and a Blu-ray at a very fair price. The Blu-ray tends to be what I like to refer to as a Blu-ray on a box set. You're going to get just a metric crap load of content, usually any original mixes, stereo and quad, and then remixes, and often some bonus features. So I recommend this if you are a Gentle Giant diehard fan, and if you are a fan of Steven Wilson remixes. There is a lot to enjoy here. Just don't expect a lot of accessibility. And another cool thing that I like about this particular release is there happens to be footage of the band from their original recording sessions, and they have synced up those videos with certain songs for the Atmos rendition. So I found that to be very cool, and you might as well. So this has been a review of Suede by Suede. This is number 11 in the SDE Surround series. It's still on offer. I will leave a link, and I encourage you to not only support Suede, but support the SDE Surround series. I just couldn't be more thrilled with this series. It is amongst the most exciting things going in surround and immersive music in this day and age. So this is a winner, and I can't wait to just see what's coming next from the surround series. You can go to the SDE shop and take a look for yourself. I very much encourage you to. I appreciate your support. Don't forget, if you like what I do, to like these videos, subscribe, ring the notification bell, especially so that you can get news about surround releases, and leave comments below on Suede, on Gentle Giant, on SDE, on Steven Wilson, whatever you feel like. And above all else, live life in surround.